Here comes the run up by Craig Jackson, and it's a high end-over-end kick. Good kick, backs Bellis up to the 4. He starts back upfield the near hash mark. Across the 20, 25. Jitterbugs his way across the 25 to the 28.
Good
Close
return.
to the 30. Excellent return. 39 seconds to go. All right, the Hawks go 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30-yard line.
He couldn't have anybody cooler than Drew Tate.
Nope.
Take control right now.
Want to get at least 40 yards to give Schlicker a legitimate shot. 30-yard line would make it a 40 to 50-yard try, but let's hope Drew does better than that. Here we go, 1st and 10. 3 wideouts for the Hawkeyes, including Chandler, the tight end. Tate back to pass. Throws over the middle. It's caught at the 40-yard line by Eddie Hickle.
Stops the clock.
That's 10. That should be enough for a first down, so they'll stop the clock. Taking the underneath stuff until LSU commits more to covering that. 33 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Tate. They wind the clock. Drew's got to go. 30 seconds to play. Tate wants to throw left, comes over the middle instead.
Got him.
Is it a catch?
Yep.
Sure looks like it at
Got
midfield,
him.
but it's not
now
a first
you want
down.
to use timeout here.
Got to call a timeout.
Got to call timeout here.
Got to call a timeout, Drew. 15 seconds to go. Now he spikes the ball. Oh, they cost themselves 5 or 6
we weren't
seconds.
Set. Team wasn't set either.
Oh,
Gonna
boy.
cost us 5 yards.
The ball was snapped before they're ready to play. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Oh,
Big
boy.
first down.
Oh, boy, that's a big mistake. Big mistake. So they lose 5 yards and another 6 seconds. Iowa has 2 timeouts left. But let's not forget, as great as Drew Tate's been this year, he's still a true sophomore.
Well, and he might have thought he had the first down. He might have thought that ball was far enough from where he was at.
Now they got to call timeout. They wind the clock. 9 seconds to play, and Drew Tate doesn't know that. The game's going to end on this play. He fires downfield. It's caught and into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Touchdown, Iowa! No time on the clock. I don't believe what I just saw. Touchdown, Iowa! Oh my God! I can't believe what I just saw. Was it Solomon?
It was no.
Or Holloway?
That was Holloway.
Warren Holloway, the
It was
forgotten
Holloway.
man, the forgotten man. Drew Tate tried to hand the game to LSU. He wouldn't call timeout. He didn't know the clock had restarted, and he just fired a touchdown pass
LSU was just stunned.
of 60 yards. Unbelievable.
Oh man, I've got to see that on replay because we were so worried it was the last play of the game. And
Look at
LSU.
Bob Brooks is even sprinting down the middle of the field. Bob Brooks, 79-year-old Bob Brooks is on the dead run.
He's snake dancing down there. He's down there snake dancing.
Oh my goodness. We think it was Warren Holloway.
Here it comes.
It was Warren Holloway.
Here we go.
They cheated to the outside to Solomon, and Holloway runs right by the safety. Runs right by the safety. I didn't think he was going to get in. I thought he was going to get
And how
tackled
did he
at
find
the
it?
10, and he goes in.
How did Drew Tate find him?
One of 15 seniors, seldom used from Homewood
Flossmoor
in Chicago.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable, incredible. I cannot describe what we just saw, but we're going to take the better part of 2 hours to do it. Drew Tate's magical season has ended in Oz.
There's Bob Bowlesby down on the field, giving him a big hug. My goodness.
We just went to the land of Oz.
I've been doing this 24 years, never seen anything like that.
We have seen some hair raisers at the end, Eddie, but I have never, in 33 years of broadcasting, play-by-play, have never seen so much an offense in disarray out there, not calling a timeout, spiking the ball. Then they wind the clock. After the spike, Drew Tate thought the clock was dead until they snapped the football.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He airs it out with 5 seconds to go in the game. And we knew the game was going to end on that play, and it would have been heartbreaking to end at the 10-yard line. And little fire hydrant Warren Holloway kept those little sticks churning and motoring into the end zone. What was it, from the 40, 50-yard line?
I tell you what, and the clock should have been stopped. He spiked the ball.
He spiked the ball.
The clock should have been stopped, but they started turning the clock.
So you're saying they shouldn't have wound the clock?
They shouldn't have wound the clock, and if he'd have caught the ball and been tackled, I think they'd had to put enough time back on the clock to try a field goal.
Well, Well,
I mean, to tell you, we don't care.
We don't care now.
The points on the board, and the LSU has left the field, and the Hawkeyes are going down to see their fans.
Oh my goodness. Orlando is going to be under siege tonight. The Bumblebees may spend an extra week here, but 35 or 40,000 of them are absolutely going berserk.